Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Marcus. Thank you for subscribing and also just checking in, to my videos. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys about decision making and how important decision making is. Let me tell you something, man. When I was younger, like early 20s, I was put in predicaments, right, where I had to make tough decisions, right? But one thing I learned about decision making is that the decision you make is either going to have you win or it's going to have you lose, right? But the most important part, and I need you guys to understand, is that you have to live with those decisions. Nobody else do, right? And football actually taught me a valuable lesson. Like when I was playing football in high school, remember the coach, he used to tell me, he's like, listen, I can't play for y'all. I tell y'all what to do, right? I tell you where to be, but I can't play for you. Can't play the game for you. It's the same thing in real life, right? Besides the game. Somebody could give you their opinion on, listen, I really believe that you should be doing this because it's going to give you that result, right? And somebody else is going to tell you, listen, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this because it's going to give you that result. At the end of the day, it's up to you. It's your decision. If you choose that way, the left, and you go that way and it don't work out, you have to be able to live with something like that. If you go the right side and it does work out, you still have to be able to live with it, right? We will hope things will work out, but regardless of the fact, you're going to have to live with either decision, whether it works out or not. So that's why I tell you, listen to the right people. 99% of people is not worth listening to. You got to find out 1% that is, right? And that right there, they'll help you make a decision. But the decision making is still up to you. You're the coach. You're the head coach. You got in football or basketball, any sport, you have the head coach, you got the assistant coach, right? And then you may have other coaches around, long story short. But everybody looks to you because you're the final decision maker. The head coach is your life. You have to make those tough decisions. Yeah, it's on you. So if you can't live with a decision, don't make it. Don't make it. I'm telling you, don't make it because you're going to regret it. And I don't need you to be, pointing fingers, doing the blaming game. We don't have time for all that. You don't have time for all of that. Don't waste time. Do not waste time. If you don't have to waste time, don't waste it. Simple as that. And if you are wasting time, make sure it's valuable to you. Make sure you don't regret it later on. What I want you guys to do, and actually I actually did it one time myself. I actually went to a nursing home, right? And this multimillionaire, Ty Lopez, right, that I follow, he oh man, great guy. He's mentoring me, and right now still to this day I get mentored by him. Long story short, I actually listened to him, and he said in one of the program videos, he was like, go to a nursing home, right? And when you go to a nursing home, you actually gonna meet a lot of people that regret their life and regret what they didn't do. Right? So I went one day, and there was this old lady. She said to me, I was like, listen, we was just talking. Obviously, she loved my company. I don't even know this lady. She loved my company. I was just having a pleasant conversation with her. And we were just talking. I was telling her what I do. She's like, oh, you're so young, right? That's always older people's line. So young. I'm really proud of everything you're doing and keep striving. But the number one thing she told me was this. Don't live your life based on other people's opinions. I was like, wow. She said she did it herself, and there's other people in this nursing home that did the same thing. And they talk about things all the time. How they should have made or went with their own decision instead of living through basically somebody else or for somebody else. Go with your own decision. It's your life. You don't never want to get too old and you're saying to yourself, damn, I always wanted to do that, but I ain't do it because my mom wouldn't want me to do that. Or my boyfriend would have never wanted me to do that. Don't do that. Or my friends, they could never come with me over here, so I didn't go. Why are you doing that? Listen, it's no offense to your friends, family, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. No offense to none of them. But this is your life. I need you to understand that. The decisions you make plays a big part on how you feel about your own life. Do you feel satisfied with where you at right now? And if you don't, change it. It's simple, but it's not easy because you have to make that decision. And people have a problem with making decisions. I already understand that. It's tough. It's tough for even myself at times where I'm like, I don't know, man. I can't, this is tough, right? And it's like, you hoping somebody else can make the decision for you. But then I go right back to what I'm telling you right now. I have to make the decision. You know why? I'm going to live and die by this. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to make that decision. Because if it go right, everybody going to praise you. It is what it is. It's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So just make sure you're able to just stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. That's what I want you to do. You made the decision or you feel this way for a reason. So go about doing it that way, the way you want to do it. Forget what everybody else got to say. Everybody always going to have an opinion. Please, I want to keep telling you this. Everybody's always going to have an opinion. Everybody's not going to like what you're doing. Everybody's not going to understand what you're doing. But that is okay. I'm telling you it's okay. Because when things, this is how people are. Cut and dry. You got wanderers in this world. You got people that watch things in this world. And you got people that make things happen in this world. And most people are wanderers and watchers. That's just the bottom line. People are wanderers and watchers. So, you got to be the one that make things happen. Right? You got to show people the way. Be a leader. Sometimes people don't want to be the first one to jump in that fire because they don't think they're going to survive. Or people don't want to jump in the water with a bunch of sharks because they think they're not going to survive. And honestly, it's probably true. Definitely probably truth behind that, to be honest with you. You know why? Because they already doubted themselves. You got to go into things with confidence. Decision making. I could live by going in. You know why? Because I'm going to find a way out. It is a way out. It's always a way out. And that's life. Life with life, you got to adjust. So the decision went wrong over here. I made the wrong decision. But then you make another decision that was right, and it overrided that the first decision you made and that mistake you made. And now you're benefited from it. That's what matters. That's what matters. Adjusting, decision making. Powerful. It's powerful. And I never want you guys to overlook that. Never. I go through my own decision making where I'm like, man, it's tough. It's tough. It is tough. I'm not gonna not tell you guys that, oh, it's so easy to do things. But I want you to understand, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And most things that come easy, it's not worth it. So put in that extra work to figure something out. Do that. My whole thing is I want your life to turn out exactly how you want it to turn out. Because you gotta live and die by it. But at the end of the day, feel satisfied by it. That's what matters. You want that happiness. Nobody else can give you that. You gotta give yourself that. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys subscribing. Continue to subscribe, comment. Always leave comments. I read them. And I want you guys to have a great day and just live the life you deserve.